Ospreys. Welcome back. This is the Healthy Osprey podcast. My name is Kathy,
I'm Dee.
and this is our new HOA, guys. She is super sweet. She's amazing. And this is episode 18 of the podcast. So it's been a while, guys. So I definitely want to go over a lot of new things that have happened in our lives, especially changes that we've seen with Corona, movie theaters, controversies, and we're also probably going to talk about the new movie of Mulan and see how we think about it. So for first and foremost, Dee's going to give us an introduction about herself so we all get to know her a little bit.
Hi guys. So as you know, my name's Dee. I am a health administration major. I am a junior as well. I'm a Scorpio and I'm also 19. And it's a weird thing, but I really love the feeling of the fact after you work out, it's like, oh my gosh, I feel accomplished. So I really love that feeling, and I just can't wait to explore with you guys more in this podcast and even in this position. So I'm so excited. So thanks, Kathy.
Awesome. Yeah, I definitely love the feeling of working out and then the way that you feel afterwards. I don't work out as much as I used to when I was in high school, even though I honestly really have been wanting to. What I've been wanting to do actually recently is I've been wanting to go to the beach and run. I've noticed that people run not even on the sand, they run in the street, and it just looks very relaxing and definitely in a better environment than being at the gym, kind of condensed, and you know it's it's just
Yeah,
more enjoyable.
I've been
I've been wanting to do that.
I've been finding new ways to even exercise myself because of this whole COVID. The gym is it's so hard to breathe in the mask, you know? So I've been doing jump roping. So I love to jump rope. So I jump rope outside on the tennis court where I live. And from there I do yoga activities outside on the tennis court. But it's just really fun, relaxing. And it's crazy how you mentioned the beach, because I went there, I think it was last week, and I was inspired to start going to exercise out there, because it really does seem so relaxing.
Yeah, I've seen so many people exercise, and I do I'm if they're these people are some people are kind of old too, and they're exercising on the beach, and I'm just are you serious? Like, and I'm like, why am I not doing that? They can do it, I can do it, you know? And that's
Yeah.
kind of the mindset that I have for myself. Anything that you can do is possible. You just have to set your mind to it. Stop watching Netflix and go on the beach and take a walk. I was talking to my friend the other day and I was asking her. So one day I was pretty upset, and I was asking her, "Hey, so what do you do when you're trying to get out of a mood when you feel upset?" And she told me, honestly, I like to go to the beach. And I just sit there, and when you watch people, and some people bring their dogs, and I'm an animal lover, and oh my god, it was very relaxing when I went one time with her. I wasn't sad, but when I went one time with her, seeing all those dogs melts my heart. They're so cute. So yeah.
What's your type of favorite dog?
So I have at home in Tampa, I have my mom and my dad. They take care of my dog, which is a poodle, but she's white, and she doesn't look like the stereotypical ugly poodles that people think, that assume. She's just very fluffy, kind of like a Bichon Frise. So yeah, but she's really nice, and she's kind of getting old now. I think she turned, I don't know exactly, but she's in her double digits now, in
Wow.
human years. Yeah. I don't know exactly. But for some reason a lot of those dogs live for a long time, and little white dogs in Hispanic families. Like, I don't know. My dog that I had well, they were both together, but the one that I had previously, he actually passed away like a year ago, and he was 16 or 18. So they lived for a while, and he never had to get surgery or any of those special like treatments that people give to dogs. Like, he was just normally fed, and yeah, so it's crazy. It's a lot of
Yeah.
genetics.
Yeah,
Um,
my friend, she recently ended up getting a kitten though because of like she needed an emotional support animal because of COVID was like a very stressful time and she didn't know how to adjust.
mhm.
And so she ended up getting a mini kitten and she really loves that cat and she's like if it wasn't for her counselor being like, hey, you need something to like keep you stable. And so she ended up getting a kitten and it finally just got verified. It's been like 3 weeks waiting to get it verified, but it was worth it. So I feel like animals are such like a great like help and emotional support right now for people who like don't really know how to like comprehend. So I
Yeah.
was thinking that myself, but I'm
I
pretty
want to get a fish.
a fish. So you're gonna be talking to the fish.
Well, like I went to PetSmart last week, and I was looking for fish, and they were just I didn't feel attached to it, okay? So I didn't get one. But I've been wanting like a little something because I'm here, like I don't have an animal here. And I went last week to go see my dog and my parents, and oh my god, like I felt so much better. Like just the love that an animal can give for you is just quite amazing. Okay, so anyways, we're gonna talk about coronavirus. So everyone's tired of it.
I
But
am.
we're going to talk about some of the changes that we've seen. So, do you have any changes that you've seen?
So for me, the movie theaters are open and I'm like so excited because I always like going to the movie theater, but don't hate me guys, I don't like popcorn. I only like the what are they called? Nachos, correct me? So I only like the nachos
Oh.
and I don't eat cheese, so I always get nachos free. That's a good tip for you. I literally always get them free because I don't get the cheese with it. You actually pay for the cheese, not the nachos.
What?
I know. Yeah, I'm not kidding. I always get my
Wait,
nachos free.
you don't eat it with the cheese?
No, I'm not a cheese person. I'm very picky.
Oh my god, I eat cheese
I
every day. That's so
I
funny.
thrive on chicken. Like, just give me chicken, man.
Oh, I love chicken.
Yeah. So back to the movie theater. So recently, I was actually gonna see. I think the movie's called Tenet, and it had recently came out, and I was gonna go see it. I think it was yesterday. And so they're like, "Hey, why don't you come join me?" So I went on the website, and the when you click on the when you click on it, they give you two seats and they're like, all right, if you're going to do multiple seats and you want somebody sitting here with you, you have to do it like at the same time. You have to buy it like right away for both of those people. And then the two seats that are on the opposite side of you guys are definitely closed off. So that's like really cool because like you feel kind of protected and you can still have like a mini date, which is cute. So I'm
I
all
think
for going.
it's so crazy. So the last time I went to the movies was actually in March, and I literally remember exactly because I was actually on a date. So it was March 13th, and the fact that I know that they didn't clean those seats,
Oh,
or maybe they did, but halfway, whatever. And now that I think of it, it's like, how did I just allow that? Like, the germophobia in our heads, I think,
yeah.
has changed so much because of this pandemic.
Yeah. I can't walk nowhere without my hand sanitizer, guys. I literally walk out and I'm like, okay, where's my hand sanitizer? Check it in my purse. Okay, now we're good to
I
go.
have 2 bottles in my car, I have one in my purse, like, it's so bad. But I don't feel guilty about it, though, like, I'm immune. with my hand sanitizer. So for now, I'm just kidding. But anyways, yeah, if you want to go to the movies, definitely bring hand sanitizer. Bring some wipes, honestly. Like if you have wipes like that you were able to find, because that is the greatest treasure right now, then yeah, definitely wipe down if you can. Or even just take a shower after you go to the movies, because you don't know what's in that air and people around you. Not saying the air is the problem, just you're just in a congested area is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Anyway, so one of the other controversies that I've seen is when I went to Tampa. I don't know if it's in Jack's right now, but when I went to Tampa, I went to Publix, and the stickers on the floor of the, which way you have to go, those just make me laugh all the time. But I understand why, but then I kind of don't understand, because it's like you have to wear a mask, and then you have to be like 6 feet apart, and then I guess the method of transition is also somewhat existent. Um, I don't know how that even. I don't know. Maybe they're controlling the traffic. I don't know. But I never followed. I did follow them at first, and then like by mistake, I completely would forget of like going on the opposite side to get ice cream when it was the other way. I had to go around, you know. But I didn't see the stickers anymore on the floor in Tampa, which is crazy because like I was expecting those to be there for a while, to be honest. So I think it's interesting how things have definitely changed. It's still
Yeah.
shocking to me that like even in a hospital, like there's so many restrictions, and then people sit down at a table in a restaurant without any mask on, and you can
Yeah.
be in the hospital and you're not even, or even in a doctor's appointment, like you can be in a hospital and you're not even in the ICU or anything like that. You're just in general, care, and you still can't even have like a visitor. You can have one. That's crazy.
I found it was like very tough for those people who actually had family members in there who actually had COVID and was like on that last stroke, and they weren't even like able to say like goodbye. Like that was, to me, was heartbreaking. I would totally boohoo cry, because like for me, family is everything. And so like for me not to be able to like visit them at all, that's like
Yeah.
rough. Yeah. But back to what you were saying about the Publix aisles, when it first started, I am a very, common sense comes very slow for me, I'm not gonna lie. So when I was going down the aisle one time and I didn't recognize that I was going the wrong way, a lady stopped her cart and yelled at me, like full on yelled at me. And she was like, "What are you doing? Can't you read the signs? Are you blind?" And I was so, and a little me, like I stuttered. I was like, "I'm so sorry." And she's like, and then like after the
Was she
fact,
like old? Like
he was
was she a Karen?
yeah, literally about to say it. She was definitely a Karen at that time, because it was scary. And I get it. Like I'm still like, my parents were very paranoid, still are kind of paranoid about COVID, but they're moving on slowly. But that lady scared me, and so any Publix I walk into, like she scared me straight. I always look at the floor now. Like that is a serious thing, because
So sad. Oh my god, she traumatized you. Like,
she full on traumatized me. And I feel like that's the worst thing you can do. At least she could have been nicer and been like, "Hey, you're going the wrong direction." But she just yelled. Like she probably had a bad day. But it's crazy
did
because
people look around?
yes, people looked around. I was so embarrassed. I literally like made a U-turn so fast and like ran out. I was gone.
Oh my god,
It
that's
was,
so funny.
and when I told my mother, she laughed. My mom rolled on the floor laughing. But I was
Oh my god, my dad would have been yelling at her. My dad does not take crap from other people when it comes to like your own kids.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that is so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys. So we saw that the new movie of Mulan came out, and so if you're a Disney fan, you probably already have seen it. I'm more of like a half and half. Like I like Disney, but I am definitely not all in, for it because I haven't seen every movie. But I definitely like enjoy like my favorite movies like Toy Story, to be honest. Like I literally have had the VSR like literally tapes of it, like
Wait,
cassettes, whatever. I don't know what it's called. Yeah.
so you got a friend in me.
Yeah.
I love that song.
Oh my god, my yeah, I love that movie. I love those movies. Anyways, and so my boyfriend invited me to come to his house because they bought Mulan to watch it, which is $30. Like I don't understand why, like why, you know?
Yeah.
If you have a Disney Plus membership, I think it's part of the. I mean, Disney already makes so much money in general, but they already probably made so much money in general from just like putting it for $30. Like
Yeah.
$30. Like if it was 10, okay, that's fine, because like it's like $10 to like watch a movie like in a movie
Yeah.
theater. But $30 is ridiculous. And I saw this movie, and I'm gonna tell you guys, if you haven't seen Mulan and if you want to watch it, don't waste your money on it, or try to get someone else's Disney Plus account that already bought it, or come to their house and watch it because it's not worth $30. Like I've seen Toy Story is worth $30. Like Finding Nemo and Finding Dory, Monsters Inc., all those other movies that are like, you know, amazing, those are worth $30. Like, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm not even a huge like person to watch all these movies. And I watched it, and yes, there's a lot of action in it and it's like really cool. But like you said before that she doesn't even turn into a what? To
Bird.
a bird. Yeah, it was. She apparently was like a what is it? A phoenix? Uh,
I don't know. It was
I
just
don't.
not.
I
It
don't
was.
know. It was like a specific bird. That yeah, yeah, guys.
Be careful, guys. Be wise. Don't
Yeah,
waste money.
honestly, you're better off spending $30 on food, maybe, if you don't know what to do with that.
Oh, speaking of food, I have recently went into this whole phase of starting to like cook at home. So yesterday I made spinach wraps. So I actually bought the actual spinach wrap because apparently my roommate thought when I cooked it, she's like, I thought this was regular wheat bread. And I was like, no, it's not. It's an actual spinach wrap. And those were really great. And I put chicken in it, lettuce, ranch, and bacon bits in there. And it was a wrap, guys. It was really great.
Yeah,
So,
maybe you should post that one day on the Healthy Osprey page to show people. I love making wraps. I love salads. Oh my god, salad.
yes. What's your favorite salad dressing?
I have a lot, but my number one right now is the Olive Garden dressing.
You're
So,
lying.
okay,
Italian.
I have the bottle and I'm obsessed with it. I have literally gone through half a bottle in the past month. And maybe, I mean, I don't eat salad that much, but the croutons with that salad with and that lettuce and then
It's
the fresh parmesan that I have, oh my god, I just eat that, like, and then I have my main course, which is whatever, because I literally have a salad bowl that's just huge, and
yeah.
friends make fun of me because like they'll come over, and there's one time they all came over to have like some lunch, and I made food, and then literally they were like, I made a giant like Caesar salad and but with using that dressing and without the Caesar dressing. And I was like, "Do you guys want salad?" And literally one person had like a little bit and nobody else wanted any more. And I'm like, "All right, well, I'm going to eat it." So I just took the bowl
Oh,
and yeah, that's
you
what you
child.
got to do. And they find it so funny now.
That's funny. We're
They're
mad respect for
because I'm
that.
also a nutrition major, so that's why they think I eat like a rabbit. So I don't though.
Yeah, my friend makes fun of me for I don't know if you ever seen the little apple juice, not apple juice, like apple
Sauce,
punches. They're like baby, yeah, applesauce. I have applesauce in the fridge, and I also
those are
have those
so good.
best. There we go. The name is it. It's like Best Buddies little like it's another form of like applesauce, and those are like my little go-to snacks. And she makes fun of me. She's like, "You're such a kid," and I was like, "I'm sorry." Embrace
I
me,
love
you know?
those.
Yeah. So that I literally
Eater. I
one day we could do a whole like cooking session and like throw down with the salad and apps.
oh my god, my addictive salad dressing. Yeah, we should talk about that in the next episode. We could talk about like foods and nutrition and stuff. But anyways, we're gonna cut it for now, guys. We appreciate you guys listening to this video. I mean, to this podcast, and welcome back, everybody. We'll definitely get more on the subject of other things in the next episode. So we'll see what you guys want us to talk about, and if you want to listen on this podcast on other platforms, we have it on Apple Music, not Apple Music, on Apple itself, like Apple Podcasts, and then Spotify. And you can also look at it on our YouTube channel at Healthy Osprey. So that is it, guys. My name is Kathy,
My name is Dee.
and we hope you guys have a good rest of your day.